Alright, it seems like my new lens is actually making everything look quite good. So, I'm ready for this video. I'm sorry for the delay, but let's just get right into it. Hello everyone, my name is Daidarius and welcome to my manga haul of May 2022. Now there's a good reason why this one is delayed, but I think I will make a separate video with a status update just to go into details there. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into my manga haul because I have some good shit here. I mean, normally I do have good shit, but I'm especially excited for this one because you'll see. So first one, and first up we have Kaiju number 8 volume 2. So it's the second one. We are up to date. I think we'll get the third one in July, August? I don't know. There's still a lot of chapters left to cover before we are caught up with the Manga Plus app or just Shueisha in general. I've noticed something. This one is thicker than the first one, and the reason for that is that the first one is printed in Italy, whereas this is printed in the United States. And in case you're not up to date with the current landscape of mangas and printing, Italy uses cheaper, thinner paper than America, or at least in the US. It's a lot easier to see through the pages printed in Italy than it is in the ones printed in the US. Now I have looked through the first volume of Kaiju number 8, which is printed in Italy, and it's not as bad there, but I have seen some horrible cases where people have bought, especially Berserk, because those volumes are exceptionally thin compared to the US printed ones. But I just hope that most of the things that I buy are printed in the US and not in Italy, until Italy has upped their paper quality. The whole thing, I guess, is because of the whole pandemic, but I'm not sure. Anyway, volume 2, I'm up to date, and in case you haven't met it, you give it a try. It is on the Shueisha, this app, or the Manga Plus app. Give it a try. It's actually quite good. It's simple, but it's good. You know, sometimes you just need simple things. And next up we have Chainsaw Man Volume 3 and Chainsaw Man Volume 4. So I got more of it. There's not much more to say. I am planning on not just getting 10 volumes this year, but getting all of it because the last volume came out this month, I think. I'm not sure, but I believe it was this month that the last volume came out. If nothing else, then it comes out this month or next month or whatever. But Chainsaw Man is soon to be wrapped up in printed format. So I think there's 12 or 13 volumes in total, so I might as well get everything since it's done, right? But I got 4 now, and I am planning on buying Chainsaw Man as often as I can just to catch up and get all of it now that it is completed. And then afterwards I will leave more room for every other shonen series that I have on my list because I have a lot and I've only started Fire Force and Chainsaw Man. So there's a lot more I need to catch up on. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, I'm glad to be caught up with this, and I am of course waiting for reading Chainsaw Man until I've collected everything, because then I get it in one go, and then afterwards I should start collecting Fire Punch. I will at some point. I mean, I need to at some point. But anyway, Chainsaw Man Volume 3, Volume 4. And next up we have Fire Force Volume 6 and Fire Force Volume 7. So there's not much more to say. Fire Force recently wrapped up, and I think the last volume will come out later this year. So there's still a lot to catch up on, but I am slowly making progress. I'm just looking forward to this because, in case you don't know, this is by the same author that did Soul Eater, and I've read the first 5 volumes of the Perfect Edition of Soul Eater, and I am absolutely loving it. So I'm looking very much forward to see this work of the same author. Probably would be better art, since this is newer. But I'm accustomed to the humor, I'm accustomed to the fan service. It doesn't bother me as much as it does in other series like Fairy Tail. So I'm just generally looking forward to it, and I'm a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and to me this seems like Firebenders, the series. It might not be, but to me it seems like it. I'm a huge fan of it, so I think I will take it. I plan to actually get more than just 10 volumes this year, but we'll see. I just need to get the first 10 volumes and then take it from there. But now I have more of it at least. And next up we have Records of Ragnarok Volume 2. There's not much to it. In case you don't know, this is the tournament arc manga. This is the whole plot. The whole plot of the manga is a tournament arc between gods and humans throughout history that need to battle each other in a tournament to see if the human race is gonna be annihilated or not. It is simple, it is dumb, it's stupid, it's just entertainment. It knows what it is, it doesn't try to go out of its comfort zone or anything, it stays in its lane, it's great, it's not deep. It's what if we only focused on battle in Dragon Ball manga, you know? And I mean, sure, the Dragon Ball Super does that, but if you just look at Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, the mangas, what if we only focused on the tournament arc, the battle there? That's this series. It's just stupid fun, not much to it, lightweight. I highly recommend you checking it out because, I mean, sometimes you just need a battle manga where people just beat the ever-living shit out of each other, and I mean, in this case, they actually kill each other, but that's the difference. That's a different topic, but I got the second one. I think the third one will come out July or August, so they are rapidly catching up this. I think there's 13 volumes out in total right now. It is a monthly manga, so chapters are slowly getting made. And see how many chapters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 chapters in one volume. So that means that we get one volume each 5 months once we have caught up, which is it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. It could be like Villain Saga worse, but it's like 2 years or something. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to reading the rest of it. Right now, I'm actually reading it online, so I know what's gonna happen, but I just also wanted the printed format because I love it that much. And next up, we have the one I was missing last month, that was Solo Leveling Volume 4. So, there's not much to it. We are getting a lot further into the story in this one. And I've said it before, I love this. I'm not the biggest fan of the ending, specifically of how rushed it felt compared to the light novels. That being said, it is still fucking awesome. I love it. Do check it out. It has been wrapped up, so you can read everything, all of it online. It is a webtoon, so normally you read it actually from top to bottom, like a normal page, but it's just a web page where you just scroll continuously. So one chapter is just you start from the top and then you just scroll with your mouse until the bottom, and then that's the whole chapter. Where in here, of course, you couldn't do that because that would just be a paper roll. You just roll and then start from one end and work your way down. So they had to retweak stuff, they had to crop images, they had to rearrange stuff to make it work in a book format. But again, I mean, it's still printed in color, it's still high quality, it's still something I wish that we got other mangas in. Now I know not a lot of manga is officially colored, but we do have mangas that are colored. I know One Piece has an official colored manga, it only exists in digital format. But I really do wish that this would do this with that, and then maybe put it in a hardcover edition like the full metal editions. So that in hardcover, and then with these color pages, I will buy that in a heartbeat. But anyway, I don't know how many of these are gonna be. I know there is 13 light novels. I seriously doubt we will get 13 of these. It would be awesome though if we got that, because then we would match each other. But I don't really care. I don't know when the next one's coming out, but I'm looking forward to it. And second to last, we have Fist of the North Star Volume 4. So again, I'm a bit behind, but that again, Book Depository does not keep up with the official releases. They are always 1 or 2 months behind. So I'm late to the game, but it doesn't matter because now I have it. I haven't read this one. I have read the other 3 and I love Fist of the North Star. I highly recommend it. If you haven't read it, at least give it a go. It is so simplistic. It's basically just One Punch Man and Mad Max just fused together. And it is over muscular and bizarre and stupid and epic at the same time. It's the most epic thing you've ever read. And the stakes are non-existent because our main character, Ken, is just unbeatable. And it still works. Kind of like One Punch Man. So if you're a fan of One Punch Man, you should give it a go. If you're a fan of Berserk, the early days, give it a go. If you're a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, especially the early days, definitely give it a go. But there's not much I can say about it. Also, I just love this edition, this hardcover, where you have some of the panels in here it's a bit difficult because of the light. You can kind of see it here. You have the panels on the back. You have these absolute gorgeous fronts that just fucking work. They are beautiful. They're some of the best covers of all the hardcovers that I have. I know they even rival Full Metal. I actually think they're better because these are actually painted and not just anyway. Side tangent. But I love these editions. The paper itself is the same quality as Jojonium's and the JoJo hardcovers. So if you know those, you know what you're getting into. But they are awesome. I think they're gonna be 18 in total because I believe there's 27 volumes of this in the singles, and these are 1.5 omnibus, just like Full Metal Alchemist. So I think we're gonna get 18 of these, which is gonna take 4.5 years in total. We are almost 1 year in, so 3.5 years to go, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. I'm loving this. I'm stalling too much. Let's get to my final volume and then just call it a day. Shall we? And last but not least, we have Blame, the 6th and final volume. I finally completed Blame, whatever. It's been a long journey actually. It's been much longer than I anticipated. I thought I was just gonna buy 1 volume each month and then after half a year I would be done, but that didn't happen. But anywho, I finally got it. I finally have all of Blame, whatever, in the Masters Edition, which means I can read and review it once I get around to it. There's not much to say. I love how the images of the covers became less and less focused on a character and became more and more empty and stoic. I guess it fits with the story. I'm not sure, but I guess. I don't know. I just can't wait to actually read this and see how the story is. I know just by looking through it, there's not that many speech bubbles, which I like because it's different from what I usually read. Usually I just read mangas with a lot of fight scenes. There's not much speech bubble there, but otherwise it's just text heavy, where this seems to be not that. So looking forward to that. Once I review it in a year, maybe 2, hopefully in a year. I don't know. But that is my manga haul. So a lot of mangas based or compared to what I usually do. So not that many, but it's still a lot. And I have already ordered the next month manga haul. Let's see if I can make that haul before the end of the month. I'm not promising anything. But again, the other video. Anywho, what about Mobile Gundam? I haven't finished reading it yet. I'm almost done with the 8th volume. Yes, I'm almost done with the 8th volume. So it's taking its sweet ass time. But I am gonna try finish reading it soon so I can write the review and then record it when I get the time to it. And then my plan was actually to catch up on Soul Eater, Fist of the North Star, Blade of the Immortal and such, because I have those. But I think I'm just gonna jump straight into the next one so I can get that out of the way. But more on that later. But anywho, yes, I'm sorry you still haven't gotten your Mobile Suit Gundam Origin manga review. I am slowly getting through it. And again, there's a big reason for it. But I will get to that in the other video. So, what is your manga collection, or not collection, what does my manga haul look like, and what do you think I should collect next of a niche series? Whatever you think, comment below me your thoughts. And so I will still see you next video. Remember to stay awesome. See ya.